welcome back to Janae Budgets, where luxury is in the budget. My name is Janae. I'm a 24-year-old cash budgeter, a mom, a teacher, and just trying to figure out life right now. I know it's been a while since we've last talked, and honestly, so much has been happening. I'll probably talk about it in my next video, but guys, YouTube banned me. YouTube banned me. I started work. I found out that I would have like a new position. It's just been crazy. So with that being said, I realized that we never got to set up my planner together. So if you're interested in how I set up this planner and how we're going to be using it moving forward, keep watching. All right, so I have the Happy Planner here. You can see it has little monthly stickers that you can do, and I have mine for July. All right, so I did start the setup for July already, just because when I initially recorded this video, well, the first time I recorded the video, I was gonna put it out and I walked through, realized the camera was not recording, and I just figured I'd start recording from beginning to end in August. But I did want to catch you up and take you guys along for the rest of July. As you can see, I definitely need to catch up on my dates as well. So my church ties were actually, whoa. All right. And if you're seeing this, I'm actually filming this on July the 12th. I know, it's been a crazy ride. Now, I don't know if you're going to see this on the 12th. You might see this somewhere around the 19th, honestly. Just because with everything with YouTube, it's just been a wild ride. I also started work here on the 9th, so I've been just trying to catch up. For the month, I tried to write out everything that I knew that would be coming out. So my credit card minimum was due on the 1st. That's also when rent was due. My credit card statement closed on the 4th, so I had to make sure I paid that off. My church tithes, I have not always been good at paying my tithes, but I want to try to be more consistent with my giving, which you can see here in my notes. I'm going to try to give at least $10. So if you count the Sundays, that's $10, $20, $30, $40 that I should have given in my church tithes for the month of July. I should probably create a pocket or a pocket. I can't think of the word. I should probably create a spot for it in my cash binder. There we go. I just haven't done it yet. All right, coming up this month as well on the 18th, that's when my streaming services in iCloud is going to come out. Once I have the actual amount, I'll put that here. On the 21st, my Amazon Prime comes out, Canva Pro on the 22nd. My phone bill is due by the 25th, although usually I might pay it a little bit earlier. And then nothing else comes out for the month of July. This July was a little bit weird though, because usually, again, my rent is due on the 1st, and that also includes my utilities, but my apartment switched over systems and they didn't charge utilities, so I'm fully expecting them to add on to my rent an extra $120 or so, maybe not that much, like $100, to cover my utilities like water and gas. So that's just one thing that I know that I need to plan ahead for, and I'm going to put that in my notes here. Okay, so I have a note here that they may add July utilities to August rent with a sad face, because I like when things come out on time. Okay, so with this binder, I'll just kind of flip you through. There are a lot of like blank pages here. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with them yet, but towards the back here is where I will have my budgeting categories and my expense tracking. So what that looks like is, we'll go to my kind of everyday binder. So I know I have groceries, gas, self-care, date night, dining out, and miscellaneous. And I know I'm gonna wanna stuff those every month. So I'm gonna write those down here for each week. So for July has 4 weeks. I believe I counted 4 Sundays. And let's just verify. Well, 4 Sundays, but technically 5 weeks. I'm only gonna do 4 though, since that week is already passed. So I'm gonna put, do I wanna put the dates? Let's do that actually, I'll put the dates. So July 6th through the 12th. Okay, and for that, now I'm gonna write my different categories. I think I might write this in a black pen, just to spice it up a little bit for myself. Okay. Okay, I don't know if anyone else does this. I'm one of those people to where I just gotta click until the pen feels right. But we have, no, is this pen gonna let me down? It is, okay. Apparently it didn't feel right. Back to the original choice. We have groceries. Okay, that's our first one. Gas. And I definitely should have started writing this over here, but we've all. Self-care. Date night. And don't judge my writing too hard, please. Dining out. I feel like I'm so nervous, so like my handwriting definitely changes. Drop down in the comments if that ever happens to you. Like when you know someone is like watching you write something, your writing kind of just changes based off that person or based off the energy. Put in the comments. I don't know if I'm the only person who does that. And lastly, we have miscellaneous. I'm not gonna spell that out, but MISC, that's what that means. And so now here, what I'll do, and I'll put total. That should be the total. So for, let's say when I'm stuffing for the week of July 6th through July 12th, I'll put the amounts that I stuff here, and then I'm gonna put a little slash, less spaces. I'm gonna do about halfway, because this is what I'll budget for it, but these will be my actuals. And then over here would be my remaining, and if it's positive or a negative. Guys, I probably should have wrote that in pink. Whoops. We can trace over it. It doesn't work like that, but in my head it does. So again, we've all. Let's instead put a little pink box around it. Guys, we did not have a solid plan for this, okay? The plan went out the window, but that's okay. I don't know if you all follow the budgeting community a lot and you watch All Things Plan. I absolutely love, and I mean love, the stickers that she has for like her budgeting categories and expense tracking. I might have to invest in those just to, you know, streamline my process a little bit more, make it a little bit more neat. But I'm trying to just really lock in and focus on being more consistent with my budgeting before I go crazy and spend too much money on it. All right, but let's say for groceries, and I don't remember the exact numbers that I put for here, but that's okay. This will just be like an exemplar. But for groceries, I'll just do what's in here. $50 for groceries. Gas, got $20. Self-care, I think I last put in, it's like, say 100, 265. Okay, date night has $0. Dining out got $5. Well, $5 left in it, but that's okay. And miscellaneous has $0 as well. Now for the total, this is like what I'm budgeting for. Even though I've spent money for those categories. 50 plus 20 plus 265, not 0, plus 5 is $340 total. So I know $340 is what I'm working with for the week of July 6th through July 12th. And then as I spend those, I'll put those initial funds here. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing my budgeting categories and expense tracking. This is something that's new for me, so it's not exactly streamlined, but I'm really excited to just try new things and just explore in the world of budgeting with you guys. And then obviously I have a lot more pages, and I'll do this for every month. But yeah, this is how you set up your July calendar. And I'll go ahead and cross off for today as well. So super short, super sweet. I just wanted to make sure I dropped this video again for accountability, and because with luxuries in our budget, we gotta know when things are coming out of the bank account. All right, so thank you all so much for watching my video. I promise in my maybe not the next video, but the video after this, I'm gonna be back a little bit more calm. I don't know if anyone noticed in my last video, I bought this candle, this white freesia pear. Well, I didn't buy it. It was actually a gift from a friend. And I was like, I'm gonna set the vibes. I'm gonna open it and just light it during my videos. This wick is still brand new. So that's my goal for my next video. I'm gonna light this. And I'm not even a candle person. I don't know if other people are, but it just smells so good. And I think it'll just help set the mood even more. If you all have any candle suggestions, drop it down in the comments. But all right, I'm gonna stop yapping. Thank you all so much for watching my video. I hope our budgeting journey continues together and that we're able to live our best, most luxurious life within our